All right, guys, back on another familiar lot. This is a lot that I've been cutting for several years now, and the reason for it is because my dad owns it. And like a year or two ago, I had some troll comment that I needed to go get a real job and stop going around cutting my daddy's properties, and I thought that was kind of funny. If my parents had that much money and I was working for them, I would not be running around in an 8-year-old skid steer and a 7-year-old mini excavator doing this work. This is actually the only piece of property that you guys see on my channel, outside of the stuff I do over at the farm, that someone in my immediate family owns. And this is just a little, I think it's probably a half-acre lot, something like that right here. We have this one, and then that one down there on the corner. And I used to cut this one right here for a client, right there where that sign is, but that lot got sold. He doesn't own it anymore, so I'm not cutting that one anymore. So I used to cut, basically the property line's just to the other side of that power pole, and it goes about where those bushes are, roughly speaking. And then the other lot line went from about where those bushes are to where you can see that higher hedgerow, because that end lot, I don't know when the last time that end lot's been cut, but that was sort of been the line. So I'm going to do this one in the corner over there today because these need to be cut. They're not the worst I've ever seen them, but which I'm surprised because it's kind of getting late into the summer here and in the midsummer, and usually this lot's kind of bad by now, but it's really not. So that's good for me. So we're just going to mow it down really quick. And I got the XCT with me today. I swapped out the XCT for this one because it's just a little bit better for this mowing work. And hopefully no bees today. If I run into any bees in here today, I'm just gonna lose it. So I'll let's see if I can pull my arm up. I'll show you guys my sting. They didn't really hurt that bad. They hurt for about 15 or 20 minutes, and now they just kind of itch. There's one of them. So got me about right there near where I had my when I was in the Army. Before I went on deployment, they give you what is that one? Not tuberculosis, but smallpox. Yeah, I got my little smallpox scar right there. So that thing was a pain. That thing, man, that thing, if you ever had a smallpox vaccination, that thing was a pain in the butt. You couldn't touch it, and it like itched and weeped this pus out of it. It was nasty. I don't want to go into it. Ugh. Brings back horrible memories. All right, so yeah, there's the, you can actually see the other line right there. Oh, I hear a hawk. Oh, look at him. The birds are chasing that hawk right there. He's probably gonna see me cutting over here, and he's gonna come over here and snatch a mouse. So, all right, let's crank this bad boy up and get to mowing. Okay, so that's the job for this. Not much to it. Like I said, it's not very big, and this is really probably one of the easier times I've cut this. It's a lot of kudzu. It's saw greenbrier and all kinds of other junk in here, not worth a dang. So, but yeah, and then typically when I come, I just kind of try to trim up around this tree as best I can. I think one of the branches fell right there, and I just kind of trimmed it up a little bit, just try to cut around as best I can, because it just keeps kind of getting the vines and everything just kind of, it looks dead in there, but that thing is growing. It's grown significantly in the last 3 years. So I've been trying to keep it somewhat trimmed and stuff, and do these ditches, at least on this side. The other side is, I think, the city's responsibility. So like I said, I try not to point anything towards the street, but right here, this is just a small section, and I can see both directions of the road, so I can see if anybody's coming, so I can stop and turn the cutter in a safe direction if anybody does come down the road. But that doesn't take but just about 2 minutes to do that little bit right there, so not much. So, yep. These lots in here have given me a time before having to cut them. They've been a pain when they get really, like over there, like if I had to cut that one over there where it's like that stuff's 4 to 6 feet tall over there, geez Louise, that'd be a job getting all that stuff down. I mean, it's thick. It would be thick. Even in here, just cutting it today, you know, because I try to go kind of fast, and you know, it'll bog that cutter down if you go too fast. So some areas I kind of have to slow down just a little bit, and I sharpened the blades before I came out here. So, well, that's that. Let's go check out the corner and see what we can do down there. All right, so quick change of plans. I'm not going to do the corner today because there's some people parking over here, and I got to get real close to the street right here as well on that side, which that probably wouldn't be a problem. I've typically cut that before. That's not a problem, but these cars here are a problem. And this isn't very tall and thick like it is over there. This little corner's never been that bad. I could probably bring the zero turn over here and just cut this down really quick with the zero turn with no problem whatsoever. So, and that would probably be a little safer if there's some cars here. That would probably be a little better. So, because I've typically cut this lot just going like forward and then backing up and just kind of going like that, but I don't think I want to do that today with these cars sitting here, because I need to cut all of that right in there too, and I'll have to come back basically for that. I don't know who these people are, so if I'm gonna have to come back for that, I might as well just come back for all of it, and that's just no point. So, oh well. At least I got one thing done today, so made for a quick little video. I gotta clean this thing off, but I have to go back to the shop and get my gloves. Not only did the bees get me, I guess last week, I think when I was using the mulcher over there near the campground, I had a jam, and I was getting the jam out, and there was a bunch of poison ivy over there and a bunch of Virginia creeper, and I think there was some of it in the cutter when I was getting the jam out, and I've got some poison ivy on me too, which is just wonderful. Not that bad, not the worst I've ever had it, but man, I look at that stuff and I break out in it, so that's kind of been a pain as well. I got it on that one and a little bit on this hand as well, and this one didn't get it as bad though. Yeah, bees, poison ivy, red bugs. Oh man, it's been a summer. Well, that's that. So I'm sorry I couldn't get this today, but I don't want to take a chance with those cars sitting there, so it is what it is. So it's Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. It's hump day, and almost to the weekend. I don't think I'm actually gonna have to work this weekend, which is nice. So finally, that'll be nice. Maybe I'll go to the beach or something, I don't know. All right guys, well, hope you guys are having a great week, and I'm gonna run this thing back to the shop and see what else I can get into today. So I will catch you guys later.